Welcome to Building Memories, the series showing you what it takes to build a modern campground. This is your weekly sneak peek at the progress of Standing Pines, your future favorite campground near Hartsville, South Carolina. I'm Amy, your guide. Today's episode features a surprise visit out to the field. We're just 79 days away from our soft opening, and things are moving so fast we decided to take you right in the heart of the action. So come on, let's dive in together.
Hello friends, it's me, it's Amy. We're at Standing Pines Resort, and it's been a few weeks since I did one of these live from the field. So today is Tuesday, August 30th, and here we are at what I call the bottom or the foot of the pond. Woohoo! For all of the gray hair and concern this pond has given us during the construction phase, I really wanted you to see what it looks like today. Now, we have not magically somehow overnight gotten anything lined, but we have had a fair good bit of rain, and so in the last couple of weeks we've actually seen the pond fill up a fair bit. It's actually quite a lot lower today than it has been. We had it at one point where there was a little over 3 feet of water down here, which is about half of our total target. So it is very exciting to see kind of just a glimpse of what this will look like when the pond is done. And it's also very exciting to take a look right over here. Let's see if I can angle it and show you just how much work is going on site this week. We have got the underground crews for the sewer system. We've got the site work crews. We've got people up at the Welcome Center. We've got a lot going on as everybody is fully on board, full tilt for getting this thing ready for our first public guest on October 15th, 2024. So again, this is Amy. I wanted to come out and pop out to the field and share my personal excitement on behalf of Standing Pines that as we're getting a little bit closer and closer to opening day, things are starting to come together. It's really, really cool to me to see this, and I hope that you have enjoyed this little glimpse straight from the field and a look at what the future pond will look like. This is, I think, probably the best we have been able to give y'all yet. And again, kind of where we are today, it's exciting to see the water. The water is actually not helpful right now. We need it to drain so that the last of the excavation can be complete, and then we can have the crew that's going to come in to do the lining for the pond come in and do that work, so that the next time we get some nice rain, it'll fill up. Then we can actually start looking at things like adding our fish and the aquatics and the other things that we want for the pond. So again, it's Amy. This is our construction update for today, and I will see you guys again very soon. And just like that, I'm back. I thought possibly I would enjoy a little walking and talking. We haven't done this in a while. You like my super fancy sun hat? I'm trying my best not to get skin cancer. So props for hats and all types of skincare. And one of the wonderful things about South Carolina is that there is lots of sun. And so for all our future visitors or those just out enjoying the sun today, remember your hats, remember your sunscreen. Here we go. We are walking what will be the future walking path around the pond, which is really cool. I'm trying to keep that in view. I just really enjoy the sight of the water. And this, I think, gives a little bit of a better feel of just how big and deep the pond will be. In fact, I keep trying to correct myself. Our on-site team has informed me in all seriousness that they have had many other jobs where such a body of water, even smaller, was referred to not as a pond, but as a lake. So maybe we should start calling ours a lake. Okay, now let's take a look and see some of the work in action. I have been talking to y'all for many weeks now about the importance of the underground utility installation and how everything has to go in a certain order. Well, the sewer systems have to go on the very bottom because they're the deepest. In fact, in some places here, could be 8 feet or so in the ground. So there's lots of good reasons for that. I'm going to actually leave it to your imagination what some of those will be. Obviously, the health and sanitary reasons should just pop out. What this means is all of this very precisely engineered work, because you've got not just depth in the ground, but slope so that everything drains the right direction, is happening with the GPS-enabled devices in these pieces of mobile equipment. We did a little figuring yesterday. Our best guess is all in, we're going to wind up with over 6,000 feet of sewer septic line in this system. And if anything, I think we may be underestimating significantly. So lots and lots of pipe in the ground to make sure that when we open our RV sites, our full hookup sites, which every planned standard RV site at Standing Pines will be a full hookup site, we'll have everything that they need for that. So what happens is for about the next 4 weeks, this will be what's going on. Digging deep into the ground to lay this system and make sure the slope is right, the location is right, all the connections are right. And then after this piece of work wraps, the stormwater pipes continue because they're not quite as deep. They go in above, and then all the stormwater drains down to the pond, which is excellent. Should mean that none of our guests ever really have to deal with a flooded campsite. All of that water will be redirected down to the pond where it can do some good. And then above that will be the water lines and the power lines and the internet lines. So if everything stays on schedule, we are looking good for our October 15th planned opening date. Again, you can just see here, I'll do another pan, all of the dirt as the lines are going in, and the gravel to bed the different lines and make sure everything stays right where it's supposed to stay. Now I'm continuing just to walk and talk, and I'm going at a nice, slow, steady pace because I'm really not in any hurry today. I'm glad I'm taking you guys along with me. And this is just, again, with the stop to explain what's going on with utilities. This is the walk from the bottom of the pond up to our welcome center. And although you can't see it today, right about here, from this tree up to about right here, is where the 9-hole mini golf will go. So I'm excited to see kind of what the suggestions were for naming this. We've had some good ones come in, and I'm looking forward to sharing those, and maybe even do it, I don't know, maybe a vote or something to see who likes the names the best as we keep moving forward. The other kind of detail that we've recently pinned down is the gem mining activity for Standing Pines. So we will have a sluice. I'm excited about that. We'll have the gem mining kit, and so if this is an activity you enjoy, and I do, it's something that we really like when we go camping, that will be right up here, roughly this corner. We'll also have up this way a picnic area. Not this tent, this is actually a construction tent. We'll have something that's a little more hard-sided with some outdoor dining. There's our picnic table, 8-foot picnic table, which has gotten some really positive feedback. And you can just see through the open back door of the Welcome Center, the service window. So we have got just all kinds of stuff coming together. One of the things I'm excited about is we are now just about 6 weeks away from the artist, Rebecca, who has done all the work for me for the Forest Friends books, coming on site to do the mural on this wall. We deliberately left this wall, no doors, no windows, because this is going to be a giant mural for our Forest Friends characters. It should be a great way. I'm just going to swing around here so you can see Bethlehem Road. That big mural wall will be the first thing that people see as they drive up to the campground, and should also be a most excellent place to stop and to do pictures for social media. All right, we're gonna do a unplanned bonus today. So this is a little bit more than I had even originally planned to do. But I'm walking up now what will be one of 3 lanes of RV staging for walking into the Welcome Center. And we are going to do just a very quick in and out to show you guys just a little bit what the Welcome Center is looking like today. It's been some time since I've really taken you guys in here, so you can see we're a long ways from where we were. Walls are up, first coat of paint's on, ceiling's on. Got electricians coming in later today. Got our lights in the grid. That's exciting to see. Soon we'll have our overhead inspection and we'll keep rocking and rolling with this building. So that is very exciting. I'm just walking through the Welcome Center and we'll end today, I think, right out here with a look at the view from the back doors of the Welcome Center, which will have a canopy on top and sidewalk when we open, down to what will be the mini golf and then out to the pond as the crews continue working.
This is so exciting to share with you. Now, we had family visit over the weekend, and we're absolutely thrilled with their reaction to the progress at Standing Pine since their last visit. Really, the core question from our family is very similar to the core question we've heard from you. And that question is, will Standing Pines open as scheduled on October 15th? I actually think the answer is yes. In fact, the whole team is increasingly confident the answer is yes. Let's take a short look at the reasons for that confidence. Right now, I'm going to show you one of those tools that really drives the progress here. It's a snapshot of part of our project plan. You can see this is a colorful chart. It's our roadmap to opening day. This simplified project plan shows the key tasks week by week until October 15th. Each color represents different aspects of construction, from sewer installation to the finishing touches on our Welcome Center. Now, what makes a tool like this so powerful? It's all about visualization and coordination. We can see at a glance how different tasks overlap and flow into each other. For example, notice how the sewer installation wraps just as we start laying down roads. This careful scheduling ensures we're always moving ahead and that all of the different crews working on different parts of the project know the big picture. The real beauty of this plan is not just its communication, it's the flexibility. Because it is primarily a scheduling communication tool, we can update it regularly. That keeps our progress accurate and gives us a way to get ahead of any challenges we encounter. It's a living, breathing document that keeps the whole team aligned and focused on our October 15th goal. Seeing all these different pieces come together, quite literally on this chart, gives us confidence that we're on track. It's not just a pretty picture, it's a powerful tool that helps us manage the complex project and stay on schedule. So when we say we're confident and increasingly confident about October 15th opening, it's because of tools like this detailed plan guiding every step of the way. It's part of the secret arsenal of abilities and tools to turn Standing Pines from a dream into reality. Okay, now let's take the jump back from planning to today's current reality. Obviously, we are not ready for guests yet, but I am excited to go back to the sky for a new look at drone footage from just this morning. Now, from up here, and again, it's Tuesday, July 30th, for those who may be watching this on YouTube many years or months in the future. So today, Tuesday, July 30th, up here from these drone shots, you can really see how everything is starting to come together. You can't see them yet because we're a few weeks, like our project chart just showed you, from the roads, but you can almost envision them from following the path of these trenches for the underground utility installation. And of course, you can see the Welcome Center that really is going to be the home to so many of our amenities. It is amazing how much changes from week to week here at Standing Pines during construction. Now, remember earlier in the show on the Walk and Talk video where we stopped to watch the crew at work? Well, from up here, you can truly appreciate the scale of this operation. These mounds of earth you see aren't just dirt piles. They're the result of digging trenches up to 8 feet deep to house the extensive sanitation system. That's quite a transformation from the flat graded land we've shown you in recent weeks, isn't it? Now, we've got these impressive walls of earth piled up to 10 feet high as our hardworking crews lay the foundation for the campground infrastructure. Really what you're witnessing is the installation of over 6,000 feet of piping for the sanitation system. That's more than a mile of pipe. Wow. This intricate network will ensure that every standard RV site at Standing Pines has full hookups, a comfort our guests will surely appreciate. And I really should say what that means. That means all of our back-end sites, all of our premium sites, all of our pour-through sites. The only ones that will not have full hookup are the compact RV sites that are, although they'll accommodate a pop-up just fine and you'll have lots of elbow room, they were originally intended for tents. And for tents, don't really need full hookups. So that's what I mean when I say all of our standard RV sites. It's the 83 sites that are our back end, our pull through, our premiums, and our quad sites that are fully designed for full hookup. Okay, I distracted myself. Look closely and you'll see the crews laying carefully laying gravel in these deep trenches. Okay, so this isn't just any gravel. It really was specifically chosen, engineered, and specified as what was needed to stabilize these pipes and ensure they stand the test of time. It's all about the commitment to build a campground that's not just beautiful on the surface, but rock solid underneath. And let me just tell you, getting a rock solid underneath and all the sand has been a challenge. While it may not be the most glamorous part of building a campground, we deeply believe that getting the infrastructure right is part of what will make Standing Pines such a pleasure for you to visit in the future. While I'm spending a lot of time in construction talking about this, once we're open, it should just work. I shouldn't have to worry about it. You shouldn't have to worry about it. This is our key bet, that we're doing it right on the front end so that all of the infrastructure becomes the unseen hero that keeps Standing Pines running smoothly for comfortable, worry-free stays. Yes, next time you're enjoying a beautiful sunset at your campsite, maybe spare a moment for that complex system working silently beneath your feet to keep everybody comfortable. Hey, speaking of beautiful sunsets at campsites, we really can't wait for you to experience all that Standing Pines has to offer. From the systems below to the starry skies above, we're creating a place where every detail contributes to your camping experience. And we want to make it as easy as possible for you to start planning your stay with us. That's where we put together some fantastic opening specials I'm excited to share with you. We are still offering a stay 4 nights, pay for 3 deal, perfect for the extended weekend getaway. Our military heroes, as always, we have a special discount just for you. And here's still the big one. We do still have some spots left for that 28 nights for $9.99. That's less than $36 a night for a full hookup RV site at our brand new upscale campground. You can book the 4 through 3 and the military discounts right now on our website at www.campstandingpines.com. And for more details on the 28 night special, just give us a call. Now I've got some exciting news to share. We're not just having 1 opening, we're having 3. How about that for complication? October 15th, that's our soft opening. That's when we'll open welcome our first guests. We may still have some construction going on. We'll still be hiring. We'll still be training. So for bragging rights, there's probably going to be a few bugs we'll still be working out. October 1st, that's the grand opening. That's when we anticipate all construction will be complete. And that's, I think, when our guests will really get the first taste of what a stay at Standing Pine might be like and going forward. Now, our new thought is new year, new campground, new celebration. So we're looking at something for January 2025, something that we can really do to celebrate kind of all that Standing Pines brings to the community. So stay tuned for that as we start putting our thinking caps on and really figuring that out. Now, before I wrap up, I do want to give a big thank you to our Facebook community for all the fantastic suggestions for our mini golf course. Your thoughts have been so creative and fun. In fact, next week's episode will be all about our mini golf design and how we're incorporating these great suggestions. Stay tuned for that one. Now, before we sign off for this week's Building Memory, I want to remind everybody that we're still aiming for 250 YouTube subscribers. I don't think we're going to hit it for July, but I will extend this challenge just one more month, just to August. So August is kind of last chance on this one, everybody. But I will extend it to August. So if we can get 250 YouTube subscribers or more, we'll do a random draw for those who have commented and shared for their own free personalized Forest Friend story. You know, I don't know if anyone else making this kind of an offer. So if you would like a deeply personal story that you get to give input and direction to for some of our favorite new little Forest Friends, please help get the word out there. We're at close to 50 already, so all we need is that 5 times growth, and I know this community can do it. Oh, speaking of our Forest Friends, yes, there will be another short. It'll come out later this week, and I will add that to the different communities so you can enjoy this week's story. Now, thanks again for joining me on this unscripted journey through Standing Pines. We'll be back to our regular format next week, but just given all of the amazing progress, really wanted to stop and give you this chance to see it for yourself today. Hope you enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at our progress. As always, we deeply appreciate the community that's really keeping this going. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Next week, see you again at Building Memories, the Standing Pines construction story.